Welcome back, everybody. My name is Nicholas Bogroff Gansel, and I am creatively bankrupt. So today, we're going to be diving into Season 1, Episode 2 of Undone, titled The Hospital. Last time, there was a lot to take in. Mostly emotionally, but also, narrative-wise. We got a real good sense of the dynamic between the sisters and their mom, and we learned a little bit about the family history. We didn't learn a lot that was explicit about the family history. It was mostly fragments that we picked up through stories and implications. I forget if they clarified exactly what their grandmother had, but my understanding was it was schizophrenia, or some form of schizophrenia. But now that I think about it, they might not have said that explicitly. Again, it might have just been implied. So it might have been some other sort of neurological disorder. But basically, our main character, whose name I don't remember. Sorry, I'm terrible at names. You guys know this. Our main character, whose name I don't remember, basically doesn't want to have a family. And doesn't want to get married because she doesn't want to fail them by having a bad brain, as they put it. This is a really interesting internal conflict, and I still don't know which direction it's gonna go. As I mentioned last time, this show could either end on a life-affirming, sort of melancholy, optimistic note, or it could go fucking nihilistic. And, I just don't know what kind of show it is. With the style, with the characters, with the tone, it could, honest to God, go either way. So, yeah. We also met a lot of characters who I don't know if they're going to be returning. We met that guy who worked at daycare with her. And we met that priest who was preaching at church, who was voiced by Tyler Posey. Which is the only reason I think he might come back, is because I'm like, oh my god, I recognize that actor. So, unsure about that. But the biggest thing about last episode was it opened and closed with the car crash. Well, no, it opened with the car crash and ended right before the car crash. I don't really know what to make of this yet. The episode's called The Hospital, so I'm assuming we pick up right afterwards, and it's her in the hospital after the crash. But who knows? We could be picking up 3 years down the line when she's waking up from a coma. I don't know. She could be dead, and the rest of this could be, in her head, just as she's dying, her life flashing before her eyes. Or, it could be yeah, you have a mild concussion, you'll be fine in a few days, and then, moving forward, this is just one incident that happened to her. We know that her father died in an accident. I'm assuming it was a car accident, but I don't think, when I was editing it, I feel like I looked to see if they clarified that he died in a car accident. Because it occurred to me that I didn't even remember why I thought he died in a car accident. And it's because she said, was he smoking during the accident? But I don't think they clarified it was a car accident. That is what I assumed, and I think that's what I'm supposed to assume. But it could have been a workplace accident. I don't think they said what he did for a living, so I just don't know. For now, I'm going off the assumption it was a car accident. And that could thematically be important. That could be important character-wise. The fact that she's now been in a car accident. And the fact that she felt like she saw her father right before she crashed. I'm sure that's going to play into her anxieties about having a bad brain. And just to clarify, I don't actually want to disparage anyone who has neurological disorders or disabilities or issues. They used the phrase bad brain, and so that's why I keep coming back to it, because that's how she categorizes it. Not because that's necessarily an actual accurate description of the situation. Just want to put that out there before anyone's like, how can you disparage people who suffer from, or who struggle with, neurological issues? And it's like, I'm not trying to. I just want to make that clear. But yeah, I honestly don't know where this show is going. I think I just need to dive into it and see what happens. I'm still worried it's gonna get, like, so emotionally heavy that it overwhelms me, and I'm not looking forward to that. The only show I can think of in recent memory, definitely the only animated show in recent memory that actually made me openly cry was BoJack Horseman in the episode The View from Halfway Down. I literally had to pause the episode and just weep for 10 minutes. And this is the same creative team behind some of the best episodes of BoJack Horseman. I didn't actually look to see if they wrote any other episode. I don't know if Kate Purdy co-wrote The View from Halfway Down. I'm going to check real quick. Okay, so she didn't work on The View from Halfway Down, but she did co-write Downer Ending, The Old Sugarman Place, Time Zero, as we discussed, and the light bulb scene, which is low-key one of my favorite episodes. I know it's a weird episode to have as one of your favorite episodes, but that's probably in my top 5 favorite BoJack episodes. So yeah, she... this might be one of those shows that makes me break down and cry. And just to clarify, I did cry a little at the season 1 finale of Fleabag. Those of you who watched the reaction will know I teared up and it was bad. But I wasn't, like, full-on weeping like I was during The View from Halfway Down. So I just want to clarify, when I say, like, full-on cry, I'm worried this is going to have me, like, breaking down weeping. I wouldn't mind so much if it got me teary-eyed, because, you know, sometimes you just need to get teary-eyed. And sometimes you just need to break down weeping. But I'm going to dive on in, because the more I talk about the show, the more anxious I get about it. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Oh, and as always, if you're watching my videos without watching the original content first, you're doing the content a disservice and you're doing yourself a disservice. If you really do want your first experience of Undone to involve me, then head over to my Patreon. For just $1, you can get access to my uncut reactions that you can play alongside the original content. Let's dive in. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Just occurred to me that if you need to do a slow motion shot like that, blood dripping down in animation, you just have to animate it slower. It's the animation equivalent of an actor pretending to move in slow-mo. Oh my god, that's her dad. Fuck are you doing here? Oh, flashback!
I want socks like Elma.
So the main character's Elma.
But I want Elma's socks.
Alma, just give Becca your socks.
And the younger one's Becca.
Okay, I think I've got this. Come around here.
Oh, that's Bob Odenkirk!
You must believe in the sock.
Well, he's delightful.
You're ruining my socks.
Don't do that! Jesus Christ. He's still there? I thought this was the moment she looks over and realizes he's gone.
If the witch dies when she gets wet, she must have to be real careful peeing.
That's very perceptive.
Yes, it is.
Do not call 911. I'll be right there. I will be right there.
Is this when he dies in the accident? Is it a workplace accident?
You stay right here, okay?
No, not again, Dad. I don't know this place. I cannot get home from here.
Stay here. I will be back for you.
Dad!
Oh, fuck.
Dad!
He left her and then died. Also, he did this before. She said, not again. I can't find my way back from here.
I ran into your doctor. She said you can start physical therapy tomorrow. How awesome is that?
So totally awesome.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Physical therapy.
Well, I am majorly stoked that you're gonna get better.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
We have so much wedding planning to do. I need you to get better.
Oh my
I'm so
god.
sorry I've been slacking. It's just like been really hard to organize things when I'm in a coma.
You're not gonna use that excuse forever.
She was in
are
a
you?
coma?
Probably a while. Yeah.
No. Well, partly.
Sam's gonna need to get a tux. He has his waiter uniform. Can you just wear that
Why does Sam need a tux?
for your wedding?
Why would Sam be coming to my wedding?
So now my boyfriend can't come to your wedding?
Did she forget? They went from almost completely normal episode 1 to being super weird. What the fuck?
Is this a dream?
No. Well, partly.
Thank you, sir. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Wait, sir, is that sounds like, was that her boyfriend? Jesus Christ.
You came to visit me before my boyfriend.
Sam just left.
He did? It's beautiful. I love your cards.
I actually made it weeks ago.
What the
Is everything okay?
Do you think everything's okay?
She doesn't remember breaking up with him. And she's forgetting other shit, too. Is this from the head trauma, or because she's doped up, or because of the schizophrenia? Wait, are we just getting the same scene again, but now
so
from...
that was Sam.
Yeah, that was Sam.
Oh my god!
I feel like I'm caught in a weird loop.
Oh my god!
I feel like I'm caught in a weird loop.
That's different from what I thought it was.
What's happening?
She's experiencing it out of a... Like...
The accident has shaken your temporal understanding of time and space and somehow given you the ability to see things in a nonlinear fashion. And that's all very
Disorienting.
disorienting, but also exhilarating and freeing. Or it was all just some fever dream, morphine drip, head trauma type of thing.
That's not better. That's not fucking better.
She's in the hospital cactus garden. What is a hospital cactus garden?
Yeah, I'm with her on that.
I just wanted 1 year that was about me, and you ruined that.
I was in a fucking coma!
What? Yeah! No! Fuck you! What? Make it stop! Jesus!
I know this is overwhelming. It's all new to you.
Yeah?
Your grandmother, she didn't lose her mind. She just lost her way back to reality. You know, the reality that you know.
Oh, fuck. That line, I can't find my way back from here. That's coming back.
I don't know, Dad.
Okay. Again.
What were you doing not wearing a seatbelt?
Jesus Christ. Infinity? One lobby. There you go. What?
That the word chocolate.
This one here is a real beaut. Fine form. What the fuck was that?
Well, I don't know.
You're letting the whole ocean in at once. If you do that, you will go mad. That Halloween night that I left you, I wasn't in an accident. I was killed. We can change what happened, but I need you to say yes.
What? There's no way that ends well. This doesn't seem like the supernatural kind of show. I don't think it's gonna turn out that she can really do these things.
I need you to always be there. That's the plan. That's always been the plan. I can't do it if you're not there.
See, that's actually kind of sweet.
I'm so glad I didn't die so I could be a part of your wedding. You were supposed to be there. I can't do it if you're not going to be there.
You can go back to the life you were living and just keep living it and living it and living it.
That's the good option. Do that one. Kitty!
Or you could try something different. A life where anything can happen at any time. Remember what you said about silence the first time you heard it?
I didn't know it sounded so alive.
So what's it gonna be?
I don't trust him.
She's awake.
Oh, shit! Well, now I'm confused. Fucking hell. I'm questioning my theory that this was based on a real relationship now. Or at least, maybe the relationship is real, but I'm questioning whether this is actually autobiographical in any sense. I don't know, but that seems like more of a stretch now. God. That whole first episode, they really kept up the act that this was gonna be a mostly normal show. It's fucking not. And I knew that going in, but like, holy hell. This is episode 2! Fucking episode 2! We got like 6 more of these. Where the hell are we gonna be on episode 8? I can't even think about that right now. What did he say? You're letting the whole ocean in? That'd be letting the whole ocean in, I think. I gotta get walked through this one episode at a time. So, a lot happened, or possibly nothing happened. It's unclear. That last line, where they're like, she's awake, I think that means this whole thing was her still in the coma. And these events are what's going to happen once she wakes up from the coma. This is an episode that's going to take me a minute to process, honestly. I still don't know if this is a show about someone who's basically going through a mental breakdown, or if this is a show about someone with superpowers. I feel like the analogy to Time's Arrow is a lot less strong if it's about superpowers and time travel and magic and shit. But it's not, a bad analogy. It's just less strong. Because stylistically, they're still very similar. I'm going to need to probably watch another episode or several before I really form a concrete opinion on that. And it might be the kind of thing where up until episode 7, they lead us to believe one thing, and they kind of bring us along to be like, this is what's really going on. And then in episode 8, they're just like, psych, this is not what's going on. But Alma is the main girl's name. And I think, was it Becca is her sister? I'll write it down for next time. But yeah, we still don't know the nature of the accident her father was in, and he's now saying it wasn't an accident, he was killed, which would explain why the mom was being all dodgy about the police report in the previous episode. It doesn't explain the question about was he smoking during the accident. Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. There you go. I think that's all I'm going to say for now, because there's no way anything I'm saying after this point is going to be more coherent. I'm still untangling this mess. Holy shit. That was an experience. So yeah, come back next week. We'll check out another episode of Undone. And if you can't wait that long, then go to my Patreon. You can get episodes up to 4 weeks early there. The link should be in the description below. And you can also get the uncut versions of my reactions. And as always, please like and subscribe, because I'd love to have you all coming back on the regular.